want to know how my mowing experience went this afternoon. So when Austin came home for lunch, before he went back to work, he said his plans were tomorrow when he got off, he was going to mow the yard, and then Thursday, on his day off, he was going to work on the bathroom. The girls wanted to play outside, and it's pretty, and I thought they could just play outside, I could watch him, and I could just mow for him. Now, it's not unusual for me to mow. I love mowing. I don't get to do it very often because Austin really loves mowing, but I do it, when I can, every once in a while. So, I got on the mower, got it going, got it started mowing, mowed the whole backyard where the girls play, and then moved on to the side yard, and then it ran out of gas. I filled what we had left of gas in it into the mower, which wasn't very much, but it was enough to finish the side yard that I had started. Well, after I put the gas in it, it wouldn't crank. Could not figure out why. I put it in neutral and pushed it closer to the house and looked under it and didn't see nothing wrong with it. It wouldn't even turn over at all. It wouldn't make any noise when I turned the key. I called Austin at work and asked him, how do I get the lawnmower started? It's not even turning over. He was like, I don't know. It's weird. I'll look at it when I get home. I was like, that's not good enough. I'm going to go back out and look at it. I look around it, and I finally figured out that I had, the deck down. It won't crank if the deck's down. So I pulled it up, and it turned over. So I was like, oh, finally. The girls got excited. They went back to playing. I went back to mowing. So I get going. I almost got the whole side yard done. There's, a few feet just left in the center of it, which we have a really big yard, so it takes a while. And I stopped to tell Mia something, and it, started spinning it, started to die on me. At this point, it was still running, but it wasn't mowing. The deck was down and everything, but it just was not cutting the grass. So I was like, what the crap? So I drive it over closer to the house again and look underneath it, look around it, see what the crap's going on, and I see that the belt got off. So I'm underneath the freaking lawnmower trying to pull this belt back on. I know most of the time Austin has to take off the whole deck to get it back on, but I was just laying down underneath it trying to pull this thing back on the wheels. I finally get the belt back on, crank it back up, and I hit the switch to put the blade back down, and it actually starts going, so it's cutting grass again. So I'm like, yay. So I got that going, and then it won't go into freaking gear. It's stuck in neutral. It won't turn over, nothing. It won't drive. So now half of our yard is mowed. We have a big centerpiece in the middle of our side yard that's grown up and not mowed. It looks crazy. And it won't go into gear. So now Austin's going to have to look at it. It never fails. Every time that I do try to mow, something happens. Something happens to it.